Oh, hi there. You've caught me in between appointments doing a little bit of exercise. As they say, healthy body, healthy mind. Excuse me, can you hand me some of those weights? No, 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 the heavy ones. Thank you. The MacIntosh Group. Call us anytime.
Remember, it's not the weight, it's the form. Maybe I should stick to real estate. Hi, I'm Brent MacIntosh. I'm the team leader at the MacIntosh Group at RE/MAX River City. This is my monthly market update. If you watched my update last month, you'll know how crazy the Edmonton real estate market was in February. Well, what's happened in March? Not so crazy. Things have slowed down a little bit. Although sales are still very brisk, we're not seeing the prices rise like we did in February. If you recall, the median sales price went up by $40,000 in 1 month. We've never seen that before. This past month was a little bit less, a little bit more normal for a rise in market. Now, let's start with inventory, because that seems to be the biggest complaint for most buyers these days, is that there's not enough properties to look at, when in fact there's actually been more listings this year, 2022, than any of our previous 5 years. So we've seen 5,000 homes already be listed for single family, and 3,000 condominiums that have already hit the market, and that's quite a bit higher than those two numbers for last year at the same time. Why is inventory so low? Well, as you know, sales have been brisk, and almost 80% of the inventory that's hit the market for single families have sold, and almost 60% of the condominiums that have hit the market have sold. So that's why you're seeing so few properties on the market, is because our sales are so up. In March, there were 1,920 single family sales. That's up 21% from March of 2021. There were 852 condos sold this year. That's up 67% from March of last year. Absolutely staggering when we look at that. The median sales price for single family homes in Edmonton now is $468,075. That's up 1.7% from last month. And last month, if you recall, our median sales price jumped to $40,000. It went from $420 to $460. And now we're at $468,075 for single family homes, and that's up 11.4% from a year ago. The average sale price for single family homes in Edmonton is now $503,711. The first time in Edmonton's history that we've crossed that 500,000 mark. Now, if you watched last month's video, you'll know that I don't like the average sale price because it gets thrown off a little bit. So I tend to use the median when we talk about values of properties. But again, if you see that number on the news, that we're now over 500,000 for the average single family house in Edmonton. Median sales price of condos is now 225,000. Compare that to a month ago where we were 218,000, and compare that to a year ago where we were 210,000. So that's good news for condo owners. We're finally seeing a rise in values of the condos. One more thing to mention would be acreages. Now, it's a strange stat now. Although the median sales price for acreages is up by 14% from last year, both our listings and our sales are actually down. And I can't explain that. I don't know what's going on with acreages. So we've had less listings, less sales, but the median value is actually up. I'll keep an eye on that and maybe tune in next month and I can give you an update to see where acreages go, because that was the fastest growing trend when COVID started, as people wanted to leave the city and have more land, more space. There's still quite a few multiple offers going on in the marketplace, especially if the property is under $500,000. Inventory is, again, relatively low. If somebody is gambling and they think, I'm going to wait to try to time it and get the most for my property, I'm going to caution you that you shouldn't wait too long. You should be on the market in the next 45 days, because as we've seen in these types of markets before, they can change on a dime. And in fact, in 2007, if you recall, we went from a complete seller's market middle of May to a complete buyer's market by July 1st. It didn't take long for our inventory to actually quadruple, and that can happen again. So if you're thinking about selling, then please call us immediately. We're at 780-464-0075. As you can see, there's still a little bit of snow left here. Hopefully that's gone in the next couple of weeks and that my next video I shoot on a nice warm day in April. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.